Mr. Irrelevant. Well, I think it's safe to say, Mike, he has been anything but irrelevant since arriving in the NFL, and he is living proof. It doesn't matter if you're drafted first overall, or in his case, with the very last pick. What does matter is what you do with the opportunity once it's given to you. Nothing real flashy about his game. He simply gets the job done, and that's exactly what his team is counting on him today over these next 60 minutes.
Complete to Pearsall. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3. He finds his big receiver, that's Jennings. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. That's good. 4.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
They'll throw again with Purdy. That's caught by McCaffrey. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 13, pretty lucky here. Back-to-back gains of 13. And another 1st down.
So you're on the sideline and you're watching the other team go right down the field and score on their first drive. As a play caller, you have to be careful that it doesn't throw you out of your initial plan coming into the game. They wanted to establish some ground game here early, and that's exactly what they did.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
1 quarter in the books. The Bucs have the early lead. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation.
Get set, get set.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. Moving outside the pocket.
That was really well defended along the back end, Mike. And with nobody open downfield, he's got no choice but to turn into a runner. They end up rallying to the ball, and they limit to a minimal gain.
They'll run the sneak. And he'll have it. He'll have it at the 16-yard line. 1st down picked up as the running game comes through.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So they go with the 1st down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation, but now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
1st and goal.
To throw is Purdy. He's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
A loss of 2.
task a bit tougher as they face second and goal. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Yaya Diaby gets in there for the sack, and now it's third and goal.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Third and goal. Purdy. That's going to be broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. There was no space to fit that one in. And now here comes fourth and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Eddie Pinheiro going to come on to try a field goal now. Officially a 29-yard attempt. Pinheiro's kick is good. And the Niners are on the board. It's 7-3.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
On the return is Sean Tucker. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Bucs offense ready to possess the football for the second time. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete. Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Mayfield. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Now Mayfield. Now he'll air one out. This is intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flatter. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break, but he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake.
The 49ers offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They'll start from the plus side of midfield, looking to possibly take the lead here. It's 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. 18, watch out.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He'll throw it left and has his running back. 7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Get set, get set.
Out of the gun, it's Purdy. That's caught by Bourne. A pickup there of 19 yards. 1st down, 49ers.
pass completion is going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5.
Outside. 18. Watch out.
Throwing again is Purdy. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Back to the air again is Purdy. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Purdy, touchdown, San Francisco. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Initially looking to throw it for the touchdown, couldn't find anything, so Greggy takes care of business himself, using his legs for the touchdown.
Well, it was clear early on, Mike, that this defense was expecting the pass. And after matching all the receivers in the end zone, this quarterback realized quickly it was his legs that he was going to need to rely on to get the ball across the goal line.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. On the return, here comes Tucker. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Throwing is Mayfield. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. The Buccaneers forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Baker to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Buccaneers first down. One final throw before the break. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hanson, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. This fielded at about the 9. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Niners offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They had that field goal on the opening drive, the touchdown last time they had it. 2 drives, 2 scores, and here's drive 3. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? You see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. In this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front.
A big-time play for the Niners. It's a gain of 34.
And they decide to bring pressure here on third down, but he does a really nice job, remains calm under pressure. He ends up delivering a strike downfield and keeps the drive alive.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll roll out here with Purdy. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Lavonte Davis in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory, because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
The motion man here is Bourne. On 2nd down, Purdy. This one complete to Bourne. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. That's taken in by Jennings. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells you, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Tough running there in the red, but he did not want to go down. And he picks up the 1st down. It'll be 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
And they'll run here with McCaffrey. What a move! He's in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown. 49. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the 49ers will get out in front 17-7. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Johnson now to return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. They go play action with Mayfield. Left side, he's got Ibuka. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 36 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Throwing is Baker. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
On 2nd down, Baker. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Trying to hook up with Cade Otton that time around. And 3rd down coming up. From the gun, it's Mayfield. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. They'll go. Mayfield. That one complete. It's the tight end, Otton. And he's going to have the Buccaneers 1st down. They don't have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
On 1st down is Mayfield. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Mayfield to the line. The Bucs will try for 2. They'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision darted loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Niners offense ready to get back at it. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
Over the 25-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Absent.
From the gun, it's Purdy. He'll let one go downfield for Jennings. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Jawan Jennings was the intended target. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Get set. Cut. 18.
Here's Purdy. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. On fourth down, the Niners send out the veteran Thomas Morstead to punt. Cameron Johnson deep to return this. He'll return it from the 11. And he'll get a few yards on this return up past the 15-yard line. The Buccaneers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll start out first down and 10.
180. Watch out.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the...
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Outside.
They'll run the toss with McCaffrey. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Really nice coverage there defensively, and here you find yourself in a one-score game. Like, he understands the value of protecting the ball. Really smart decision. Throw it away, snap it again.
3rd and long. Here's Purdy. Moving left. He'll try to run for it. Thought that one might have had a chance for a second there, but not to be. It's a pickup of 8, and it brings up 4th down.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn it to a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
On for the field goal. A 52-yard attempt.
This one has plenty of legs, and it is good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The Bucs offense ready to take over once again. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Mayfield. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
180! What's that?
Second down throw for Mayfield. Short throw there, pulled in by Evans. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Big play coming up. This is third down.
180! What's that?
Now Mayfield. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And he's going to have a Bucs first down. The defense nowhere to be found. A fourth down gain of 20.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identified the blitz, you could see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page, and that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. That's Otten, open downfield. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
First down.
And you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far, that has proven to not be the case.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
All right, so Mike, now the interesting thing is, do you want to take the lead with still enough time for your opponent to get the ball back to go to try to win it? I think I'm kicking the extra point here, tie the game. I don't want my opponent in a fast 2-minute mode to try to win this game in regulation. Now I'm playing for overtime.
This will be big for the Bucs. They're going to try the 2-point conversion.
The Bucs will set up.
To throw is Mayfield. He's got a man. It's caught in the end zone. They get the 2 points. It's going to allow them to take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
I know they're feeling great right now, Mike, taking the lead here in the fourth quarter. But something you have to keep in mind, there's a lot of people that would say this is the wrong decision. With this much time remaining, now your opponent has no choice but to go and be super aggressive. 4 downs. Go try to get 3. Your likelihood of losing in regulation actually goes up.
The 49ers offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
Get set, get set.
On the run, McCaffrey. Not much happening there, just a short game. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Here's Saul, the man in motion. Purdy now on 2nd down. That's over the middle and caught by Pearson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 17 yards on that play. It's good for a Niners first down.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
And he'll be written out of bounds after a gain of 6. Here's 2nd down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He's got room at the 30. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's good for a.
Throwing again is Purdy. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now. The Niners use the first of their timeouts. The stoppage comes just over a minute to play in this one. Here's 2nd down.
Get set, get set.
McCaffrey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that might have even lost a yard there.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
He's got it inside the 5. And the 49ers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
Now, here's a timeout. They will indeed take it with 5 seconds left. Chance for a field goal to win this game. So, here's Eddie Pinheiro in a big spot. This to win the game. This kick is good. And that very likely will be a game winner.
Well, there's no more pressure-filled spot for a kicker than that one right here. Mike, I mean, it's very simple. You make it, you win. You miss it, you lose. And what's he do? He comes through to not only give his team the lead, but most likely the victory.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So a win here for the 49ers. This one went all the way down to the wire. Late field goal, with zeros on the clock, seals the deal. They come from behind. They feel like they stole this one. Get the victory on the game's final play. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olsen. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The 49ers get the win. here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.